Hello everybody, today we are playing The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog Part 2. It's the same day, episode 1 was just released, so hopefully you enjoyed that. Whoa! Look at this place. Sonic Jr., I'm over here. I think Amy's gone ahead and she seems really excited. Didn't you see something from me? Yeah, a question. How do I put this? What if Sonic is actually hurt? Ha! He's laughing. Sonic goes down easy. He's on a train full of his friends. Nothing would actually happen to him. We're just all ready to committed to the mystery of Amy. For Amy, you have nothing to worry about. Promise. Plus, Sonic likes to nap in a lot of strange spots. He's fine. He's making a lot of sense, but I can't shake what Sonic said to me. He said, "Really, part of the murder mystery game, or is there something deeper happening? I need evidence to find out what the hell is going on." If you don't mind, is it cool if I tag along with you? Oh, of course. Sure, now if I ever need a snack, you've got me. Haha, fair. As I said, the best detectives always have sidekicks. I'm so happy to have you. If you ever catch me looking up through, just know it's because my lawn card. The last guy worked a case and ditched our practice to join the evil Dr. Eggman. Not a proper detective without a badge. This is true. Yeah, vermins. What are you doing in my saloon? He's trying so hard to stay in character. Knuckles was trying to figure out who murdered Sonic. I can see that Amy moseyed through and told me all about it. Enough of that. I wonder how he kept that voice up for Amy. We're wondering if you could tell us what you were up to before the murder. Anything to help us establish what I'll be. And nope, I see nothing to tell either of you. He's sweating. Leave me alone. He's always trying. He's agitated about something, but why take it out on us? I know better to argue with Knuckles, so Knuckles seems we're on our own. Sonic Jr., we need to figure out what Knuckles was up to else we're apart. Let's investigate and for quick then integrate. Alright, let's do it. Clearly we won't be able to gain Super Monkey Ball a try. Do we think we've broken it because the train speed up? The damage looks more concerned for punches. Who could have done that? Everyone's just looking so so disappointed. He's sweating, and he's like, what the? And then he's like, yeah, we know you punched that. What are you two looking at me for? Smash the arcade and add it to your inventory. There's bear. There's another arcade and a bowl of nuts, the classic saloon snack. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Kinda bland. Seems if like someone licked all the salt off them. What bleach? What bleach? Oh, Tails is pretty sad. He's pretty shocked and surprised about that. His hat! I just realised, where's his hat? He's like, oh god. Someone always sitting in the trash box checking that. Sadly, it's empty as well. I'm starting to think a theory on something hidden in the trash. It's only a matter of time, Tails. We have faith. As one man's treasure, another man's treasure. Yeah. I think Tails is ignoring me. Yeah, it probably is. Breathtaking views. This train passes some incredible sights. I'm just happy that to travel and at a normal speed just pretty easily. I have avoided things roller coasters. I don't mind roller coasters through my. If I find myself running on the tracks more than I do ride in the cars. I'll never understand this friend group. Sorry, Judy, this is interesting. What's just a few hooks? What's that? Sure does. Sure, but why are there three? Knuckles really was thirsty. Sonic Jr. wanted oh, that's lipstick. Oh, on the rim. That's not Knuckles' cause, someone else's opinion. We should log this. I think we found enough clues. Let's air I thought to totally leave me alone! Please don't beat me up. I like your hat. No promises. Knuckles, you will never fight me. No, but you bruise too easily. Wouldn't be fun. I bruise easily too. Guess I wouldn't be fun to fight either. No, I'll fight you. Sorry, Junior. Wish you luck. He's not actually gonna fight me, right? Knuckles, Sonic Jr. This man know what you're doing around during the hour when the murder took place. I already told you, buzz off. I'm not getting anything out of me. Thankfully, which needed to say much. What happened is pretty obvious. He doesn't look like. He looks happy. He looks like, what the hell is going on? It is. We have evidence too. We do. Sonic Jr. just take a good look at our inventory. What was distracted Knuckles in the time Sonic was murdered. Yeah. One choice, Sonic Jr. We must be the arcade machine, huh? What makes you think I touched it? Okay, 30 rings. Ouch. Oh god, I'm losing out. Is it that tough one, Knuckles? Knuckles, clearly you touched the arcade machine because evidence you have damages or punches. What are you staring at me for? My hands for? Knuckles, clearly you destroyed the arcade machine, but why? I needed a punching bag and there was none available to me. Just a sun and puncher. I believe an arcade machine will give us our answer. You don't like everything. How will you? I'm on it, Sonic Jr. Distract Knuckles when we bring it on. And so just play it. Oh. There we go. I done it. 333. The arcade machine's fake. Don't look at the scores. Quick, look at the scores. I'm pulling it up now. Who tells? Oh, he punched it because Vector's better. I know. Who's Apple? Who's Fred? Who's Slim? Who's Bagel? Who's Candy? Okay, tell us what this does. Nothing, obviously. It tells us something massive. Look at the name on top of the list. Vector is supposed to be in the Ibercup. The pictures is beginning to paint and you compete with Vectors to see who can get the high score, and Vector beat you. And in frustrating, you destroyed the arcade machine cabinet. He's punching air in frustration. You're just guessing your proof. Where's the evidence, huh? Vector's common name. Prove me where he was. Now! Sorry if that terrified you. Now Sonic Jr. proves Vector was here with Knuckles. No. It's I thought it was a strange Vector's cup sitting next to you while you were supposed to be participating in the murder mystery game for Amy's birthday party, and you and Vector enjoyed playing some arcade. Is it? It's not. It's not. I wasn't. Don't tell Amy. I think we're on the right track here. It's as you say. Vector pops in at the top of the hour, wanting to play the arcade machine with me. We went back and forth, figuring out, but we did something for the high score. When he's the bested when he bested me, I destroyed the machine, no proof in the win. I was trying to pick the arcade machine cabinet too. Before you two came in, honest, I didn't want to be caught. And that's my story, and I'll be already bought a version of this way. Oh, I'm a brain turner. Boy, this friend has a lot of issues. Well, that explains the usage of the cup. But what about the lipstick mark? Rouge was in there too. It wasn't controversial. It not worth mentioning. She searched around but failed. Made fun of our game and left. Obnoxious, that one. But you offered her a drink. Listen, I don't know why she showed up, and I've told you everything that happened before this train sped up. Are you satisfied? Well, you two weren't. I'm understanding this scenario. Vector visited to play games. Rouge couldn't find something and left, and then Knuckles destroyed the machine. It all makes sense. That all makes sense to me. Thank you for answering so many of our questions. Actually, that's not everything, Knuckles. I want to step back and notice. One more name on the high score doesn't make sense. Sonic Jr. Can you take a look one more time? An odd name on the high score is what's taken. All the names have food, but this one. What? Here goes unlimited. That's Bagel. You may know Sonic Jr., but is someone here that goes by the title Unlimited Life Form? There is really someone who goes with that, isn't it? It's Shadow the Hedgehog. If you didn't know. Nothing sneaks by you, does it, bud? Vector and I were struggling much but then Shadow drops by. So Shadow was here too. He taught us the game and it was the first one to get his name on the scoreboard. Vector and I fought that to beat Shadow's score. Then they both are very annoying. I immediately had a complete, He gave this before he left. Shadow told me to lock the door and not open it, then that he left. When Vector was leaving, I locked the door behind him and saw no one else after locking the door. That's his honest truth. So when Amy came through here not too long ago, did you open the door for her? No, she had some sort of key too. That's right, the conductor gave her that special birthday key. Well, I have a lot of questions. What happened in the library to cause Vector come here? Why is Shadow locking doors and why is Rouge searching for? I don't know. They didn't tell me enough. I asked that cowboy incident. You're going to have to find them yourself. Don't be too sassy, Knuckles, otherwise I'll punch you through that arcade machine. More information than I expected, but there's things we can get a move on. As right now, I believe your story, Knuckles. we will only know for sure when he's confirmed in sights as Vector. Fair enough, the library's the next car. I'll open it for you, lock it for you. Now, whoever KO'd Sonic and info for me, Detective Tails and Bill Bolter and Butcher. I like it better when he wasn't talking to us. Well, do, Sheriff. Come on, Sonic Jr. Let's head to the library. On it. This is way more exciting than microwaving chili dogs. Sonic Jr., come. Ready to the Moses down to the next car. Onwards. There's Charles. Oh, it's that cat poster when it says hang in there. You know that cat poster? I'll put it at the end of the game. All this at the end of the episode. All this stuff is getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Everyone's favourite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is on the scoop. I'm healing out of your helpful. There's blood everywhere running. Already before SBO and I wanted to give you some present. You both are so sweet, thank you. Vector seems we have more guests. Amy, there you are. Flattered, but at the place you two with Sonic's murder, I'll never get found. Oh, she's confident. She must have something up her sleeve. This is too juicy to ignore. I'll see you around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be avenged you and quick. But how are you gonna leave the door if the next car is locked? Oh, I doubt the birthday girl. The birthday girl has a master key. Right. The birthday girl gets the master key. Of course, the birthday privilege. I'll solve the case before anyone else. Bye. Amy may be hasty, but she's through. Now, what are you two doing looking mighty suspicious, I say? I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I'm Vector aren't going great. Not sure if you've forgotten but there was a murder. Well, I mean, besides the murder, my social skills non-text. I'm Vector the Butcher. Listen, I'm licensed to handle raw meat. And the Sparrow the poet. Poetry. The recent message from poets, the reader meant to challenge our delights perfect. His most rhythm of prose. Can I hear someone? Sure. Tread ups in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La la la, dee 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 dee. What was that? I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. I'm satisfied for now, thanks. At least rhyming is, I suppose. Sonic Jr. I are as both of our LBs. can you walk us through to what happened after everyone left the diving court? Oh sure, it's a simple explain to Amy actually. When we were passing and sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow and Sonic all passed through. No, Sonic's dead, he shouldn't be in there. Through the library car. Wait, so we go from them two to here. And then we go to Shadow. But Sonic's dead, so Shadow's gonna be the last level. Unless we go into here and we see Shadow as well. Where Amy told me to and Espelio to stay. I had promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored and so he left to see what Knuckles up to the saloon car. Yep. What was Rouge? Where was Rouge when it happened? And her lipstick was on the same cup at the saloon car. Rouge never came into the library car. Seemingly for the something. Oh, so this is in the past. So they left. And then she searched for the saloon car. She came back with her. No way, Rouge over there. But she came back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Wonder what she found. She's obviously being on the hunt for something. After Rouge, Shadow walked in through the casino car, then entered the library car and locked the door behind it. More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors? Shadow walked through the library cars, then saloon, and then Knuckles, where we and I were playing games. He insisted showing up at Super Monkey Ball. I got a rose in the actions and Harley noticed Shadow left the car. I guessed through the library car and the casino car again, locking the doors behind him. Then returned to the lounge where he meant to be stationed. Vector came back and when we realized Knuckles had the door to the saloon car where we were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up and we were worried about what the bookshelf formed, but we got through it alright. We sat on the traps until arrived asking questions the one that murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all what happened. With all these locked doors, seemed Vector or Expelliarmus could have left the library car to the saloon or the saloon car. Thank you both for compo. We're gonna peek around and we'll return to ask any questions. If you return with any meat, I'll chop it for you, yeah? And if you like to surrender with the poem, I got you covered too. Thanks guys. That owl seems solid enough, but we need to search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence proves saying is true. We need to confirm Vector is leaving and Hayden won Vector's library card for reading. A tall task, but we can do it. Let's start in the bottom of this tales. Absolutely. Yeah, that's the cat. Oh, this is huge. Like, we have 2 people in here. Yeah, we can touch everything. Well, Chaos is in this. It's Chaos Cola instead of Coca-Cola. Check out our book club. The Book of Month. Gongal. Okay. I'll start off with the poster. A chow hanging from a branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there." Wow, I really needed to see this. This little chow is hanging on refusingly to the ring to fly safely. Oh, you can read that if you pause it. That's beautiful. If the child can stick to the principles and find the strength, then I can too. There's no way was that much thought to put into this poster, right? Oh, booches! The travel destination of ideas like the amusement park, cavern, hotels, treasure, restaurants. Oh! Oh! Sonic Jr., look at this. There's a couple of maps in here. It seems to be a map of the library car. Look, the books look cased by the genre, which lists here. I love a good overhead map. Let's take it. Library map added to your inventory. Should we take... Oh, now let's leave it. Oh, haha, yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fundies for caves. Oh, there's a bin. And chair. We'll go up here, and then we'll go down. We'll go up here, go down, go down, go down. Yo, there. And then we'll go to that one. That's the final. So many books are on the ground, we must have time to pick them all up. Sadly, I have no interest in picking those books. Loads of those who were knocked down by train speeding up, but Rouge pulled a lot of those out searching for something. What reckless behaviour. I feel sorry for the poor books. The spines are creasing. Or they're opening too far. This kid feels empathy for everything. Oh, poor thing, that arm is really struggling to clean up this car. To be fair, it wouldn't want us to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it to do something. Yeah, probably for the best. A god of marvelous planet. Have you ever travelled around such places? The islands are fun, but love to visit some of those countries. They are a lot of fun, obviously, but plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be either. Sounds perfect vacation for talking spender, if you will, being there. If I actually been visiting, sure you stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. He'll tell, if we just take out that hell, he'll tell you everything how the area and makes one scrumptious sandwich. Then keep that in mind, Dan. This group knows everyone had been everywhere, haven't they? Let's just make a pause and sit on it for a second. The chairs are very comfy, so plush. Puts me right on the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes for a bit. Sonic Jr., don't fall asleep. There's been a murder, remember? If I had a ring every one time for a murder, mine ruined my nap time. Something's wrong. Something always hidden in trash, like checking it. I hate to say it, but there's nothing in there. I really thought there would be something in them. Sonic Jr., are you sad there was nothing in the trash bin? No, I'm alright. I'm sure I'm always... I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we'll find. You really think so? Yeah, we'll just gotta stay lunatic. Oh yeah, okay. These trash bins hide a secret, I'm sure of it. Sonic Jr. pretty concernable, but I like that. What was this supposed to come once? What a red book. Oh, yuck, these reeks of evil Dr. Eggman. Yep, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. What kind of recipes? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book with even here. Maybe people just appreciate an alarm alert. Or maybe you're wrong. Whoa! Wow, I wish we could stop and look at all these books, but Sonic needs me. No time to rest. Alright, let's move on then. Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. He's scanning through all the books, titled excitedly. He's like a kid in a candy shop, or this case, a genius train library. That's odd. I know books have fallen out on the floor, but every book on this shelf is in order. But this one, the Mirage Express manual. It's a guide to the Mirage Express. The train will certainly on. Don't you think someone found this on the ground and put it back? Maybe. Interesting. Let's make a note of this. Okay. Did you bring me any meat to chop? Maybe a butcher, but they constricted clever before getting on the train. You actually tried to bring a knife on the train? I'm a man, and I know of luxury tales. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. I think I had a knife. You will definitely think you were the murderer. But what if I hid the knife? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of line of. I don't know if we have enough hesitant, so why don't we? Maybe I'm a butcher, but I'm clever on the train. You actually. Oh yes, please, I'm starved. Actually, I'm on off duty and the moment more important. Then why would you show the menu to me? Come on, Sonic Jr., why would you let him tease him like that? And yeah, I am trusting you. You may have fallen of me, but made a fool of him. Come on, Sonic Jr., smooth this over there. I'm not the fool, yeah. I'm smooth things out over, but what cost? Espelio's the only thing I can talk. I fancy a poem. I made it up to space with my beloved out in Fars, but a mistake in my haste dropped Fars from my brace. I must now replace. What could have used to drop that vase? I don't read too desperately, deeply. It's just a poem. He hasn't had enough. It's through he. I have a poem about this. Oh God. What will it be? I don't. Shadow suspiciously walked through the library into the saloon car. When Shadow left the library, they swapped on the way out. There's got to be a reason he's doing this. Make a note of it? Yeah, we should do. Shadow. I think we have enough clues. Let's. So the two of you wouldn't believe was there. It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without scamming your abilities. Sonic Jr. and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if a Spaniel was really in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence. Oh, that easy. I got bored. What? I wasn't entering seem enough. It seems Vector enjoyed bringing socials. Plus, we're interested to mingle. I remember the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd go and check it out. This seems to line up with the information we gathered. Knuckles then brings us you, Espella. Rouge entered the library car and found something, then left. You said immediately started reading what you were reading the entire time, weren't you, in the library car? Of course he was. Once Spello starts reading, he doesn't stop until he's done. I've seen it happen. It must have been good to read the book. Espelio doesn't owe you that detective. Let's the man live. What if it's embarrassing? What kind of thing you read? I don't know what you're talking about, Hunch. Sonic Jr., could you help me out? Alright, Sonic Jr., what book do you think Espelio was reading? A manual? Do you think Espelio reads instructions? What argue could you possibly have to support this? I hate this. Cloider. There's books scattered around the floor. It shows remaining books on the shelves are in alphabetical order, or this manual meaning someone at the very least picked the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place. The lack of attention, it really tells like you, Spaniel. Hey, now won't you have instruction? My pal like this. Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle it myself. Apologizes to Espalio. A butcher and a pope friendship can form anywhere. I needed to insert the modex on your trains are cool. In the case, we'll ask you a few questions about the manual, Sonic Jr. Could you ask Espalio some questions about the manual just to flip some passages asked away? Oh, I see. Quiz Espalio. The manual approves to read it. Which page should I quiz him on? Wait, it's extremely accurate, but it keeps spotless robot arms in the event as tasks and keep it clean up to stress afterwards. I remember saying that the train can clean itself. Through I have feeling company hired any janitors. Robotic arms can do detective weapons or explosives, but onto the train it's using passenger safely. Seems Espalio aced that question. Sonic hit him with another one. Oh, okay, which page do I choose? The moral says special. No refunds, and you'll show on not of this page 65. Gee, it says go for 3. What? I was tempted to. Excellent. You conducted to smooth travel for guests. I remembered the train has an output but can't access full site capability to conduct a present. Now how did I pass your little test? Totally wild and moves so quickly. Poet brings not often. I don't know if I'm bragging about that. You've clearly read the manual, so answers be guesses. And Jim, well, had nerve to ask my question buddy like that. Don't we once spoke to the folks who read? You had to admit through reading the murder, of course, you bit even true, but he answered my questions calmly, like impressive. No, I understand everything after 2. Spectre was the only one reading. After all, Albert sustains and read the truth. Well, we definitely read through the manual, so we think it. As well as, is that true? Vector is the only one reading. Yes, that is correct. Frankly, I don't believe it's true, so can I back it up, Sonic Jr.? He was always puts me on the spot. Okay, Sonic Jr. Think what should we piece into the reading, but what? Not sure. Same time. That I'm not sure. Shadow's up. So has to do. Why? Why does that exist? Why? Spikes, why do you exist? Why do you need rings? Why do you need 50 rings anyway? What? Why do you need 50 rings in the first place? I can't get 50 rings, it's just impossible. That's impossible. One ring off. You can't do one ring off. You can't do one ring off. God. It's just one ring. I hate this. Why does that exist? Why does this game mode even exist? Why does this exist? Okay. Nice. Trying to walk through the library car and Celine has score on the machine. But yeah, he ended up beating up it. It wasn't a score. Crocs are natural games. Esparios saw Shadow enter the library car, but nothing returned from Shadow. He only mentions Vector came back. When Shadow and Knuckles left and Vector's saloon car fully seated cuddled in the box. We know Shadow was tough through the library car. Also, he was obviously Shadow in this Spyro didn't notice one another on Shadow's trip. I meant simple slip up. I was just fully immediate to book that notice Shadow. You tell me your doors open that Shadow, of course. I'm not going to do that again. But looking up. Well, you see, I found okay that easy. So Shadow saloon car to lock the doors. Then that moment with live car. But how did Shadow locked the doors and this running on? It's a mystery my dear Sonic Jr. has solved. You gotta believe me. That call is vanishing. So I walk Shadow through the car and Vex is turning his head and looking up. He's got my attention. Yeah, you think I remember doing that? I must have arranged my friend's death. So I asked if you Shadow in the library car. I wasn't. I didn't. Why does it seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but you can't see it. But this fellow's simply sitting on vanish. And Sonic returned to the library car. This is so breathtaking. You cannot speak anymore after this game. What should I do? No, I can't interrupt while Stace on something. Let me count questions and this is from past. You can watch the other video. I won't say it again. I have to make sure our guest is taken care of. Speaking of Tails, we have a piece of evidence with problem. Alright, fellas, lay on it me. What is the evidence Shadow can speak of? See one another. Alright, that's thoughts in order. 55. This game mode cannot exist anymore. Thank God. The library, oh I see. It exits right to the station path. If Shadow walked down the straight path, there will be Espanol and Shadow couldn't have. Let's look if you have a point out where exactly mean. What could Espanol have been for Shadow not to see it? The bookcase. Shadow would have been notified. Shoot. Oh, not quite. Push. That bookcase Shadow would have been notified. Shoot. That bookcase. Shoot. Not quite. No shadows. Not that bookcase Shadow wouldn't notice. Shoot. Not quite. The desk, I'm sure Shadow would have seen his manual if he was reading that. Right. Shadow's manual was working. Not quite. Wow, I clicked everywhere I can click. Oh, yeah. Interesting, that's why I'm reading my book like and from the saloon car spot that confirms Shadow and Spaniel haven't seen wandering over in this spot because the bookcase is in the way. No way Shadow could have seen the Spaniel from first. It makes sense that man was a Spaniel. Have you seen him? I apologize for losing that, but grasping. But I'm glad you can believe me now. Is it no further points? Thank you both for answering all of our questions. We did it after another. Finally! Too many locked doors for after it in the end. Well, I'm exhausted and I'm gonna crash. I'm in it here for a bit. It's confirmed. Likewise, use a breather. Sadly, it would work plenty for Rouge, especially Shadow. Oh, it seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it. She passed through earlier. Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espanol. Give him a heck and see him if meat's chopped up is the word. I'll keep my sharp both. And at the point I'm feeling confident that Detective will do this. Come on, Sonic Jr., let's see what's next. Coming. Are you sure you want to stay a little? Okay, the investigation continues. Hey, do you see the child with the mustache? Look at that mustache! Alright, you guys, see you in the next video. Goodbye.